Young and the Restless. Eric Braeden confirms Victor return, shows off new work haircut, see pics. Young and the Restless spoilers confirm Eric Braeden is back as Victor Newman and shoots scenes soon at the CBS soap. He even got a new haircut for his return. See the before and after photos, plus his scruffier quarantine look he rocked a few weeks ago. Get ready for brand new YNR episodes, and we've got details. Eric Braeden back as Victor Newman on Young and the Restless. See when. A week ago, YNR actor Eric Braeden shared a video of a stair-climbing workout with a grim message for Victor Newman's enemies. He warned, "Get ready for my comeback." But who did he caution? Hilariously, the actor aimed it at Jack, Adam, and Billy Boy. If that's a Young and the Restless spoilers tease, then Victor might gun for Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. Of course, Victor Newman buried the hatchet with Jack, but Billy and Adam might be in trouble. The photos below are not of Eric Braeden's most recent return-to-work haircut. Instead, that's the Young and the Restless Victor actor with a wild quarantine hairdo that he had to tame over a month ago. But now, Eric's getting another trim as he heads back to work. When will new YNR episodes be back on the air? Young and the Restless spoilers hint it'll be about 4 to 6 weeks before new episodes hit CBS daytime. Next week, Bold and the Beautiful airs their first new episode on Monday, July 20th, and they shot first episodes about 4 weeks prior. We'd expect Young and the Restless runs a similar timetable from tape to edit to airing. However, since YNR's a larger soap with more actors and storylines, it might take them longer to get new episodes ready. When they do, expect to see Eric Braeden front and center as Victor Newman. So, what's happening with Victor in Young and the Restless new episodes? We've got some ideas. Clearly, Victor Newman should help Adam work through the disturbing revelation that he killed a man back when he was just a kid. That could be a big Adam-Victor bonding moment. Victor actor ready for return to Young and the Restless. With YNR back taping this week, Eric Braeden confirmed he's back to work soon. And that means we should see Victor Newman in some of the first scenes of new Young and the Restless episodes. You can bet Victor deals with unfinished business with Adam. Plus, Victoria Newman's, Amelia Heinley, back in new scenes on Young and the Restless, our inside source says. So, we'll see more of her daddy issues and jealousy when Victor gets closer to Adam. To get ready for the new scenes, Eric went for a haircut to get his Victor Newman style back. You can see the before and after pics above of the Young and the Restless veteran. His before hair was just a little shaggy, grown out after his big quarantine trim. But now, Eric looks ready to step back in as Victor Newman, looking suave. He said that's his final haircut, before he's back on YNR to work. Get the hot Young and the Restless spoilers for new episodes here from News of Young and the Restless. Eric Braeden confirms Victor return, shows off new work haircut, see pics. The mustache is back. Genoa City braces for the unstoppable force of Victor Newman. In news that has sent a tremor through Genoa City and a collective roar of approval across the global fanbase, the one, the only, Eric Braeden has officially confirmed his triumphant return to the set of The Young and the Restless as the indomitable Victor Newman. After weeks of intense speculation, subtle social media hints, and a period of understandable time off following a major health battle and the recent, tragic loss of his home, Braeden's return is not just a storyline development, it's a cultural event. The Newman patriarch is coming home, and he's not just coming back. He's returning with a fresh look that signals he means serious business. The 84-year-old icon, who has portrayed the self-made tycoon Victor Newman since 1980, took to social media earlier today to deliver the electrifying confirmation. But it was the accompanying images, the first official back-to-work photos, that truly set the internet on fire. Captioned simply, "Final haircut before I step back into the CEO's chair." The mustache is perfectly trimmed. Victor is ready. Genoa City, you've been warned. The post included a photo of Braeden in the salon chair, looking relaxed yet focused, showcasing a dramatically sharper, more precisely coiffed haircut. Imagine a photo here, a high-quality close-up shot of Eric Braeden smiling slightly at the camera in a salon chair, his hair freshly cut and styled to a sharp, classic Victor Newman precision, the iconic mustache perfectly groomed. This isn't just a trim, it's a power move. The new haircut, meticulously shaped and undeniably commanding, has fans dissecting every detail. The sharper lines and darker tones suggest a Victor who is rejuvenated, perhaps more ruthless, and absolutely focused on reclaiming control. It's the visual equivalent of a lion shaking off a brief slumber and preparing to roar. For a character whose appearance is as much a part of his persona as his ruthless business acumen, this aesthetic update speaks volumes. Victor Newman is back to his Machiavellian best, and he is ready for payback. The family fallout. What does Victor's return mean for Genoa City? Victor's absence, while necessary, has left a gaping, power-hungry void in Genoa City, which, predictably, his children and rivals have been scrambling to fill. The recent turmoil involving Kane Ashby's relentless schemes, the unsettling developments surrounding Mariah Copeland's mental health crisis in Los Angeles, and Nick and Sharon's ongoing anguish over Noah's car accident have all played out without the Newman head of state steering the ship. The latest spoilers confirm the chaos. The Kane crisis. Kane Ashby's attempts to make amends with Devon have been met with skepticism. Victor, known for his ability to handle such threats, is likely to view Kane not just as a business rival but as an insolent pest who dared to stir up trouble in his kingdom during his time away. Spoilers hinted Victor was plotting his takedown of an opponent just before this news broke. Kane should be very, very afraid. The succession scramble. Who has been minding the Newman store? Victoria has been trying to hold the line, but with a recent ultimatum from Victor himself looming, the family dynamics are a tinderbox. Victor will return to find a landscape where loyalties are questioned, and his children have arguably made decisions that he will deem unacceptable. The new, sharper haircut might just be the visual manifestation of the axe he's about to swing in the Newman Enterprises boardroom. Nikki's unwavering support. While Victor's return will be a shock to many, the immediate question on every fan's mind is Nick Torr. Melody Thomas Scott's Nikki Newman has been Victor's rock through his health scare and personal hardships. Her unwavering presence suggests their bond is stronger than ever. But will Victor's renewed drive for vengeance and control strain their relationship? History tells us even Nick Torr is never completely safe from Victor's ambition. A hero's journey. Braden's courageous comeback. Eric Braden's personal life has mirrored some of the most dramatic Y&R storylines in recent years. His courageous public battle with bladder cancer, which he has faced with his characteristic German-American grit and transparency, deeply resonated with fans. His update video in 2023, where he spoke candidly about his treatment, was a testament to his strength. Then, the devastating loss of his longtime home in the California fires added another layer of real-life tragedy. Yet, through it all, the veteran actor never wavered in his commitment to the role he has defined for over 4 decades. As he himself has stated, playing Victor Newman, the complex man who is tough yet vulnerable, ruthless yet desperate for family, provides a welcome distraction and a necessary focus. His return now, not just recovered but visibly refreshed, is a victory for the actor and a morale boost for the show. The new, immaculate haircut is more than just a style choice. It's a symbol of Braden's complete readiness and professional focus. It's the final, perfect detail that makes the transformation back into the mustache complete. The impact of the new look. Fans are already flooding social media with reactions, speculating on the significance of the change. The new haircut is so sharp. Victor is not playing games. This is his, I'm taking over everything look. At Genoa City Gossip. Eric Braden looks 20 years younger. So glad he's back and healthy. That hair screams CEO power. At Year 4 Life. Just seeing that trim, I know someone is about to get fired and someone else is about to get a huge check. The man is a legend. At Newman Insider. Indeed, the reaction underscores the profound connection fans have with both the actor and the character. Victor Newman is an institution. He is the man who built an empire from nothing, the man whose every growl and glare can shift the balance of power. The subtle change in his appearance, a slightly shorter cut, a more polished finish, signifies that the break is over. The drama in Genoa City is about to be amplified tenfold. What's next? Payback time. While the immediate storylines for the week of October 20th to 24th, 2025 focus on Phyllis crashing Christine's party and Nick and Sharon's anxieties, the looming shadow of Victor Newman's return will undoubtedly dominate the coming weeks. Expect Victor's first order of business to be swift, decisive, and unforgiving. The new look, Victor will likely reassert his authority in a way that makes his past power plays look tame. The most likely targets for his legendary wrath are Kane Ashby, for his perceived threat to the Newman brand and family stability. Jack Abbott, always his greatest rival, Victor will find a way to make Jack regret his recent moves, perhaps targeting Jabot in a hostile manner. Nick Newman, Victor might feel that Nick, who has been going rogue lately, needs a firm reminder of who is truly in charge. The great Victor Newman is back where he belongs, ready to remind everyone in Genoa City exactly why he is called the Mustache of Mayhem. Get ready for the storm, folks. It's going to be a classic Victor Newman takeover. Spoilers. 5 ways Billy can win Amanda and heat up Amelie. Young and the Restless spoilers hint couple changes ahead, including Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, pursuing Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan. This info comes from a source at CBS Daytime who tells us that Amelie heats up soon. But how can Billy convince Amanda he's the right man for her? We've got 5 ideas for the CBS soap to make it happen. Billy Abbott needs to keep his job on Young and the Restless. Recaps remind that Billy Abbott's not a model of stability in his personal or professional life. But he must do better to impress Amanda Sinclair. The first thing to do is keep the job at Chancellor Media. That will show Amanda he's a success, since she certainly is in her field. Second, Young and the Restless spoilers recall that Billy convinced Lily Winters, Miss Hale Morgan, they needed Amanda Sinclair's legal mind at Chancellor Media. So, he can't blow this opportunity since Amanda works there too. But he needs to do more than just keep that job. Amanda Sinclair likes his devilish streak on YNR, but not too much. While Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, criticized Billy Abbott on Young and the Restless, feisty Amanda took him more at face value. She knows about his gambling addiction and troubled past. Plus, Amanda Sinclair's pulled him out of a few legal scrapes. So, the lady lawyer knows Billy can be problematic. Still, looking at their brief history on Young and the Restless, Amanda truly likes Billy Boy. However, she won't want a man that continually needs bailing out of jail. So, he needs to walk a fine line between fun and felon to be with her. Billy needs to be a good dad and ex on Young and the Restless. Another way for Billy Abbott to convince Amanda that he's the best choice for her is to not flake on his kids and ex-wife. Ideally, Amanda Sinclair might want kids one day. And she certainly doesn't want a guy who's a deadbeat dad to his other kids. Plus, on Young and the Restless, she doesn't need a man who hassles his ex-wife, right? So, Billy should be on his best behavior with Vicky and the kids to show Amanda Sinclair he's an upstanding guy. Those will be points in his favor if he wants Amelie to have a chance. Maybe he can get his mom to help on YNR. An approach Billy Abbott can take to win Amanda is to gain an ally in his mother. Hint Young and the Restless spoilers. If Billy really wants the new lawyer in town as his love, he'd do well to get Jill Abbott, Jess Walton, to help. So, convincing Jill that Amanda's the right woman for him is a good start on Young and the Restless. Then, Jill might campaign on his behalf to Amanda Sinclair. If his mom and Amanda get along, that's another point in his favor. Billy can help Amanda explore her past. Tied to the last point on Jill, he needs to think about Amanda's life. It's not been easy as she grew up in foster homes and never knew her biological family. So, Young and the Restless spoilers might have Billy Abbott help Amanda Sinclair if she decides to look into her past. It sure seems like there's a Larry's secret twin plot set to explode. Tease Young and the Restless spoilers. And Billy could be there to support Amanda if she decides to dig into her past and find out about her bio family. That's another way Billy can show he cares. Many fans would like to see this Billy Abbott-Amanda Sinclair romance soar. So, wait for new YNR episodes coming this fall to see if she falls for the sort of reformed bad boy, and they find love as Amelie. Watch out for Young and the Restless spoilers for new episodes from Soap Dirt. The Young and the Restless spoilers. 5 ways Billy can win Amanda and heat up Amelie fire. Genoa City is bracing for another earthquake, and this time the epicenter is the newly returned, ultra-sharp attorney Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan. Amanda's surprise comeback, initially as the mysterious representative for billionaire Aristotle Dumas, has immediately reignited one of the show's most sizzling, yet short-lived, romances, Amelie. Fans have never truly moved on from the raw, authentic connection between Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and Amanda. Their bond, forged in a shared desire for self-acceptance and a break from their volatile pasts, was a breath of fresh air. They were two broken souls who fixed each other, proving that Billy could be loyal and Amanda could finally trust. Now, as Billy's current relationship with Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, is on the ropes due to his latest scheme involving Kane Ashby and the whole Jabot/Chancellor mess, the stage is perfectly set for a massive reunion. Amanda's presence, coupled with Billy's emotional turmoil, is a ticking time bomb of passion. The question isn't if they'll reconnect, but how. Here are the 5 shocking ways Billy Abbott can ditch the drama, reclaim his integrity, and win back the only woman who ever truly understood his Billy Boy heart, sending Amelie temperature soaring. 1. The bold corporate redemption, proving he's changed. Billy has always been a corporate maverick, but his recent co-conspiracies, first with Kane and his ill-fated AI plot, then seemingly with Dumas, have jeopardized his standing and his integrity. Amanda is currently tied to this chaotic web as Dumas's lawyer. The shocking move: Billy needs to perform a grand, public act of corporate redemption. He must blow up his own deal with Kane/Dumas, confessing his misdeeds and sacrificing any potential personal gain to protect Chancellor Winters and the Abbotts. This radical transparency, especially if it costs him everything, would prove to Amanda that his self-destructive gambling ways are truly over. He's trying to get back to being the ethical businessman she respected, not further into the mess. Amanda, the ultimate truth-seeker, would see this sacrifice as the ultimate proof of his growth, creating an immediate, undeniable path back to his arms. 2. The soulmate switch, a grand, public confession of regret. Billy and Amanda's split was less about a lack of love and more about a divergence in paths. Billy's gambling addiction relapsed, and Amanda moved on with Devon Hamilton. While his current love interest, Sally, has been a stabilizing force, she doesn't connect to Billy's core vulnerability the way Amanda did. The shocking move: Billy must orchestrate a soul-bearing confrontation where he doesn't just apologize, but explains. He needs to tell Amanda that leaving her was his biggest mistake, driven by his own self-hatred and fear of dragging her down with him. Imagine a scene at Society or the Grand Phoenix, where Billy drops to his knee, not to propose, but to plead for her forgiveness, echoing his sincere desire to be the man she saw in him. This raw, emotional spectacle would tap into their shared history of being outsiders and finally allow Amanda to confront the trauma of his betrayal, leading to a tearful, passionate kiss that seals their second chance. 3. The Devon takedown, a strategic alliance against a common enemy. Amanda's return has already unsettled Devon, who betrayed her with Abby. Amanda is clearly back with an agenda, and her legal work for Dumas is putting her in direct opposition to Chancellor Winters, Devon, and Lily's company. The shocking move: Billy knows Devon's weak spots better than anyone. Instead of fighting Amanda, Billy could offer his expertise, intelligence, and even his new role at Abbott to help Amanda take down Devon, and perhaps Kane/Dumas, from the inside. This isn't about sabotage, it's about a shared mission of justice. Working side by side, late nights in his office, plotting legal strategy, their intellectual chemistry and shared sense of purpose would quickly transform into physical chemistry. This common goal against the man who hurt them both, Devon, would create an intense, irresistible alliance that heats up Amelie faster than a Genoa city summer. 4. The shared sanctuary, reclaiming their safe space. One of the most memorable aspects of Billy and Amanda's initial connection was the sense of peace they found together, away from the chaos of their family lives. Amanda was the only woman who didn't try to fix Billy, she just accepted him. The shocking move: Billy could completely renovate the apartment they once shared or create a brand new, private sanctuary, a true anti-Genoa City hideout. He'll invite Amanda there under the guise of an emergency business meeting. When she arrives, she finds a beautiful, peaceful space, perhaps one designed around her favorite colors or a hint to her past with Hillary. This simple act, proving he remembers the small, significant details of their past and wants to offer her a secure, drama-free future, would be a powerful rejection of his chaotic life with Sally, who is always pulled into his power games. It's a literal and emotional safe space, a silent promise that their relationship will always be the priority. 5. The family first shockwave, stepping up for Johnny and Katie. Billy's constant struggles with his children's mothers, Victoria and Chelsea, and his general instability have always been a stumbling block. Amanda, having been abandoned as a child and dealing with the drama of her twin Hillary, deeply understands the importance of a stable family unit. The shocking move: Billy could be seen confiding in Amanda about a current crisis with Johnny or Katie. Maybe one of the kids is struggling with his erratic behavior or Victoria's corporate takeover. Amanda, the calm, grounded professional, steps in with legal advice or just a motherly ear. This display of mature parental teamwork would be a massive shock to everyone, especially Victoria, and it would show Amanda that Billy has finally put the needs of his children and the desire for a stable home above his corporate vendettas. Seeing Billy choose responsible fatherhood over reckless business would shatter Amanda's remaining walls, leading to a passionate, family-focused future that everyone can root for. The pieces are all on the board. Amanda's return, Billy's spiraling relationships, and the non-stop corporate intrigue are all pointing to one inevitable conclusion. Amelie is about to rise from the ashes. Get ready, Genoa City. This reunion will be explosive. For more details on the drama surrounding Billy and his personal choices, check out this video from Soap Dirt discussing a recent storyline, Young and the Restless. Claire's betrayal and Billy's proposal spark steamy couples drama. This video discusses Billy's current strained relationship, which opens the door for an Amelie reunion.